What's going on, my dudes? Oscar here with a review of Lin Okamoto's Elfen Lied, Omnibus Volume 1. So I wanted to show you parts of the manga, and as you can see, I have sticky notes throughout the first part of it, just to show you little different sections of things that I wanted to talk about. And as you can see, Mr. Okamoto's work is pretty incredible. Okamoto Sensei. It's funny because he is himself has at the end of this manga says that he doesn't believe this is some of his best work. But if you look at the panels, they're really well done, really well executed. As you can see here, where Lucy kills the director's assistant, and you can see as it progresses. I wanted to show different parts of it that I thought were worth mentioning. As you can see right there, where Lucy becomes an amnesia patient, if you will, and she turns into Niu when they catch her on the beach. Kota and Yuka when they meet her for the first time, which is a pretty legendary scene where she's the complete opposite of what she was, the killing machine. And here where Lucy or where Niu breaks the shell, and then later on we meet them on the beach where they run into Bondo. I think the anime did a pretty good job of showing how brutal Bondo can be, how much of a sick bastard he can be. And if you haven't read the manga or watched the anime, I definitely 100% highly suggest doing that. I would honestly just like stop watching this and go do that, and then maybe come back to this. But this is more than anything just a review of the overall series, which I think is phenomenal. I mean, it does get a little bit over the top. I feel like the execution in the manga wasn't as well done as it is in the anime. I think the anime structured it a lot better. There's certain things that happen that don't make a ton of sense right away, and the pacing is a little off, which I think the pacing that was used in the anime is much better than it is in the manga. Though the manga is, to me, one of the better ones. I propped up my phone on my case, and I had a book on top of it to kind of steady it, and you can see my records there, and you can see a light at the bottom. This was kind of hard to try to pull off. I wasn't sure how I was going to end up ultimately doing this review, but I think this works. I hope this works anyway. Hopefully I'll be able to find better means to record later. Sorry about the page being kind of off. I was trying to get the sticking note off and it wouldn't come off, but there we go, I finally got it. And you can see Lucy coming through after having been hit. Anytime she suffers some kind of a fall or gets hit or whatever, she reverts either back to her Lucy state, or she becomes Niu. As you can see there, she's Lucy. She's in her Lucy state, and she sees the dog that reminds her of her past, and she ends up ultimately freeing it, though you don't realize that at first. And there's Mayu. I tried to skip around and avoid certain panels because this is a pretty explicit manga, and I tried to dance around it. Even in this video, I tried to be careful with what I showed. You might even see some things that I censor or may even try to blur just to not show some of the more graphic parts of it. Like I actually had bookmarked as well the scene where Mayu is assaulted by her stepfather, as a thing that I was trying to avoid showing on camera. If you read the manga or anything, it's a pretty disturbing scene, and that's how Mayu ultimately ends up being homeless. And then right here we have Nana versus Lucy, which is one of the first truly brutal things besides the opening of the series, which I thought was really well executed. The way they do it, even in the manga, the way Okamoto Sensei does it, it's surprising because I really like Nana in the anime. I fucking love her character, and seeing her be done like that was excruciatingly brutal. And that was kind of the point where I realized, like, this isn't fucking around. Like, some really bad things can and will probably end up happening to these characters. And you can see right there, there's a flashback of Lucy's past, which you don't see any of in the anime until much later. And that's what I was saying before with the pacing issues that the manga does seem to have. But I'm a big fan of this omnibus, just the size of it. It's three volumes in one. It's a pretty hefty boy. You can see the director slapping Lucy for having hurt Nana. There's probably a bit in there as well for the assistant that she killed, the girl whose head she ripped off mercilessly at the beginning. And there's Niu back. After that smack the director gave her, turned her back into Niu. And there's Mayu. They end up bringing her into the fold because her mother wants nothing to do with her. Her mother would rather protect a. You kind of saw a little bit of a glimpse of that scene that I was talking about. Her mother would rather protect a person that would assault her daughter than to take her daughter's side, which is really tragic. But it is something that happens in real life, sadly. And you can see right there that I'm just kind of skipping around a little bit, being really careful because I didn't bookmark everything, and I wanted to watch what I ultimately showed. As you can see here, I'm being a little bit careful, but overall, I'd give this volume. I would give this volume I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'll be doing the other volumes as well. I'll go through 2, 3, and 4, and just kind of give my opinion on them. But just a lot of what's in here is covered in the anime. I think the anime even covers more than this, but that's pretty much it. As you can see there, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed it. There's the complete omnibus. You can get it online from pretty much any retailer of your preference. Thank you for watching. I'm Oscar. Take care of yourselves.